All right, today we're going to talk about something super important, the invisible glue that holds our relationships together. We're diving into the 8 core values that really give our connections meaning and strength. So let's jump right in.
So let me ask you, what really holds people together? I mean, is it just living in the same house or having the same last name? Or is there something way deeper, something that really keeps us connected when life gets messy?
You know, this quote just nails it. We've all got amazing Wi-Fi, right? It connects our phones, our laptops, everything. But it can't connect hearts. That's a powerful thought, isn't it? Real human connection, well, that's built on a totally different kind of signal.
Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to start with the absolute foundation. I'm talking about the 2 core values that are like the emotional bedrock. Everything else is built right on top of these. First up, we've got affection. And look, this isn't about big, flashy romantic gestures. It's simpler than that. It's that unspoken feeling that you just belong with someone, you know? It's that warmth you feel when you know you're accepted, warts and all. That's what turns a house into a real home. And this example just hits home, doesn't it? A parent staying up all night with a kid who's stressed about an exam. They're not doing it because it's on a to-do list. It's not a duty. It's pure instinctual affection. It's just an emotional response. Simple as that. And that idea leads us perfectly into the next value, which is care. Think of it like this. If affection is the feeling, then care is that feeling put into action. It's when you actually do something. You're actively looking out for someone's well-being, both physically and emotionally. I mean, think about it. When a friend is sick and you shoot them a text just to check in, that's not just being polite. It's a small thing, yeah, but it's a real, tangible act. It says, hey, I'm thinking about you. You matter. And that right there is care. All right, so we've got our foundation set with affection and care. Now, let's build on that. The next set of values. These are a little different. They take a bit more conscious effort. This is where we go from just belonging to actually growing together. So first up in this section is guidance. And this one is so important to get right. Real guidance isn't bossing someone around or telling them what to do. Nope. It's about sharing what you know, offering some clarity, but without your ego getting in the way. You're not trying to control them. Think of it as being a flashlight, not a drill sergeant. And yeah, this is the key difference right here. One type of guidance imposes. It tries to control. But true guidance, it proposes. It empowers. It's like handing someone a compass versus shoving them down a path you picked for them. The whole point is to respect their freedom to choose for themselves. Okay, next up is reverence. And let's be clear, this isn't about putting someone on a pedestal or idolizing them. It's a deeper kind of respect. It's that feeling you get for someone who just embodies excellence, not in what they have, but in who they are. You know, someone with real integrity, a solid purpose, and that kind of quiet inner peace. We've all known someone like this, right? Maybe a grandparent or an older mentor. Their calmness, their wisdom, it just inspires everyone. You don't have to agree with every single thing they say, but you just admire their steadiness, their character. That's reverence. And then we have glory. Now, when I say glory, you're probably thinking about fame, winning, trophies, but that's not what we're talking about here. In relationships, glory is that genuine appreciation you feel when you see someone giving it their all. You're celebrating their effort, their struggle, their resilience, not just whether they won or lost. So that classmate who just keeps plugging away, even after failing a test, that person is worthy of glory. The coworker who shows up and puts in the hard work every single day, no matter what, that's glory. It's their dedication that deserves the real admiration. And to round out this section, let's talk about gratitude. And this is way more than just saying thanks. It's a genuine, deep-down realization of just how much other people do for us, how much they help us grow. It's basically the opposite of entitlement. It completely shifts your mindset from what I deserve to what I appreciate. Okay, so we've laid the foundation and we've put up the pillars for growth. Now for the really cool part. Let's see how all of this comes together to form the ultimate bond, the whole shebang. So let's do a quick recap. We've got affection, care, guidance, reverence, glory, and gratitude. These are our building blocks. The big question is, what happens when you put them all together? What do you get?
Well, you get love, but listen, we're not talking about the pop song, movie montage kind of love. In this framework, love is the complete value. It's the one that pulls all the others together. It's this incredible force that starts with totally accepting one person, and from there, it can actually grow into compassion for everyone.
And I love this distinction. We're so used to the idea of falling in love, like it's an accident, an impulse, but this way of thinking encourages us to stand in love. See the difference? It's a conscious choice. It's a responsibility. It's not just a feeling that happens to you. It's an active, committed way of being.
But for all of this to actually work, to be sustainable, you need one final piece, and that's justice. Think of it as the ultimate balancing act. It makes sure things are fair, that there's mutual respect, that the relationship isn't just one-sided. Because without justice, man, even the deepest affection can turn into resentment, and the whole thing just crumbles.
So, there you have it. We've walked through all 8 of these values. But what now? What do you actually do with this? Well, let's look at the complete blueprint and talk about how you can actually start using these ideas in your own life. And here they are, all in one place: affection, care, guidance, reverence, glory, gratitude, love, and justice. Now, this isn't just some random list to memorize. It's a system. All these pieces work together. You can think of it like a blueprint or even a checklist for building stronger, healthier relationships with, well, everyone in your life. And that really brings us to the most important part. Because, knowing this stuff is great, but living it, that's what changes things. So I'm going to leave you with this one question to chew on. Take a good look at this list. Which one, just one, are you going to consciously bring to life today?